Hi guys, welcome back to House Street Trig. This is the notes for 5-3. We're going to be looking at angle rotations. An angle is a union of two rays with a common endpoint called the vertex. In trig, we often think of an angle as a rotation. To do so, we have to locate the ray along the positive x-axis and its endpoint at its origin. This ray is called the initial side. So our initial side is our starting side right along the x-axis, right down here. And though we leave that ray fixed, think of making a copy of it and rotating it. A rotation counterclockwise is in a positive rotation. Counterclockwise is going the way this is going here. Counter, opposite way of the clock. And a clockwise rotation would be negative. The ray at the end of its rotation is called a terminal side. And our terminal side is over here. We're looking right there. The angle formed is said to be in standard position. So, go on down to what's all this mean. So the measure of an angle or rotation may be given in degrees. If two or more angles have the same terminal side, angles are said to be coterminal. Coterminal is a very important word here. To find angles coterminal with a given angle, we add or subtract 360. For example, a 420-degree angle is 420 minus 360, or 360 plus 60, which gives us a 420. So we say that 60 and 420 are coterminal angles. So if we're looking at our next one, find two positive and two negative angles that are coterminal with 51. So for the positive ones, we just add 360, get 411, and take out 411, add 360, and get 771. Make sure it's in degrees. Two negative, you take the 51 minus 360, get 309, then minus 360 again, and get negative 699. So what would those ones look like? Well, let's see. We have an axis. Say we have a 51-degree angle, which is about here, coming out of the middle. And if we're looking at going negative, we would come this way, 360 degrees, to get the next one, which would be our negative 309, and then we come negative again, all the way rotated around again to get our negative 699. And you can keep rotating them forever. So they want you to find two positive and two negative. They're coterminal negative 7. So we just take our positive, negative 7 plus 360 is 353. Not working too well. So let's see if I can try this again. So, whoa. What is happening here? So we're looking for two positives. So negative 7 plus 360 is 353 degrees. Now if I do a plus 360, get a 713. 713 degrees. Sorry, you can't read these very well. Again, same problem with the pen in this thing. We're doing negative 7 minus 60, negative 367. And minus 360 gives us negative 727 degrees. Recall that angles to be classified by their measure. So we have acute angles, right angles, obtuse, bigger than 90, and straight angles. So acute angles are less than 90, right angles are 90. straight are 180. Well, two angles are complementary if their sum is 90. You should remember this from geometry. So a 10 and an 80 are complementary because they equal 90. Two positive angles are supplementary if they equal 180. So I want you to find the complement and the supplement of 71.6 degrees. So to find a complement, you do 90 minus my 71.46. And we get 18.54. degrees, and the supplementary 180 minus 71.46. We get 108. This is our complementary, and our supplementary is going to be 108.54 degrees. Because up to 180. So for our next piece, it's finding out where the angles are located. And there's not a written part for this on the tests, on the notes, so we're just going to do them right in here. So I had to erase the other part to do this. So you look at your quadrants of your graph. This is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. And we've got a 90, 180, 270, and a 0, and 360. Anything in quadrant 1 is between 0 and 90. Anything between 90 and 180 is in quadrant 2, 180 to 270 is in quadrant 3, and 270 to 360 or back to 0 is in quadrant 4. Those become extremely important in coming up when you're looking for reference angles, and we'll be getting to those later. Right now, we're just going to try to find where something lies. So if I give you angle 721 degrees, it's terrible. $721, and we're going to just take 721 minus 360, and that's 361. That's still outside of 360, so we minus 360, and we get 1. So it's got a coterminal angle with 1 degree, and 1 degree is in quadrant 1. So 721 is in quadrant 1. We have 1,132 degrees. 1,132 minus 360 is 772, so we minus 360 again. We have 412, so we minus 360 again. And our terminal angle is 52, which is in quadrant 1. And it works positive and negative the same way. So say we have 596. Degrees, 596 minus 360 puts us coterminal at 236 degrees, and 236 degrees will be in quadrant 3. And if they're negative, we just add. Let's do a negative 645. Negative 645, we do plus 360. It's negative 285 plus 360 is 75. So it's coterminal with 75 degrees. This is in quadrant 1. We'll try one more here. say 641 degrees. It's coterminal with, subtract 360, it's 281. That's my co-terminal angle. So it's in quadrant 4. So you're adding or subtracting 360 until you get between 0 and 360. And that way you come up with what quadrant it's in. And that'll be the notes for today. So go to your worksheets and do numbers 1 to 20. Should not take you very long on these. It's just positive and negatives and finding which side they're in. Tomorrow we'll get into some a little more deeper stuff.